Hey everyone. So, if you're gearing up for the Cambridge AS level Chemistry Paper 1, you already know it's a race against the clock. It can feel like a lot, I get it, but it really doesn't have to be. Over the next few minutes, we're going to break down a game plan to help you walk into that exam feeling totally prepared and confident.
You know, the best way to tackle this paper isn't with dread, but with a solid strategy. Let's reframe this. Stop thinking of it as this big, scary test, and start seeing it for what it is, a puzzle. It has rules, it has patterns, and today we're going to give you the key to solve it.
So here's our roadmap for today. We're going to start by decoding the paper itself. Then we'll zoom in on the key topics you absolutely have to master. After that, we'll look at how to tackle the different kinds of questions, get some amazing insider tips from the examiners, and finally, pull it all together into your personal path to success.
First up, decoding paper 1. Look, before you can conquer a challenge, you've got to understand it, right? So what exactly are we dealing with here?
Okay, so what is this paper really? It's not about writing long, fancy essays. It's a super fast-paced test of how broad your knowledge is. The real test is whether you can apply what you know quickly and accurately, all while that clock is ticking.
Let's just break it down by the numbers. You've got 40 questions and 60 minutes. If you do the math, that's just a minute and a half per question. On this paper, time management isn't just a good idea, it's literally everything. You have to be fast, you have to be efficient, because there is zero time to get stuck.
All right, we get the format. Now let's talk about the important part. What to actually study. I mean, the syllabus is huge, so where should you focus your energy to get the biggest bang for your buck?
Here's the secret. Not all topics are created equal on this exam. Not even close. If you look at past papers, some things pop up way more often than others. So mastering these heavy hitters, that's your first big strategic move.
Check this out. These topics right here, they're the absolute foundation of paper 1. But pay really close attention to that first one, atoms, molecules, and stoichiometry. Seriously, questions on the mole concept, empirical formulas, and balancing equations are pretty much guaranteed to be on there. You have to nail these.
Okay, so you know the format and you know the key topics to focus on. Now let's get down to the nitty-gritty, the questions themselves. The real trick to answering quickly is being able to spot what kind of question you're looking at.
First, you've got your classic calculation question. Take a look at this one about indium oxide. They basically give you some data and ask you to spit out a number. Your job is to spot the right formula, plug in the numbers, and just do the math. Simple as that.
Next up is what I call the knowledge question. This is a straight-up test of your memory. This example here is just asking which statement about relative mass is correct. There's no math involved. It's just pure recall. You either know the definition or you don't.
And finally, we've got the application question. Honestly, this is the one that trips most people up. It takes a core concept, like the mole, and asks you to apply it in a new way, to compare things. This one asking for the largest number of hydrogen atoms means you have to do a quick calculation for every single option and then compare them. It's a two-step dance. Calculate, then evaluate. All right, now for my favorite part. Let's go straight to the source. This isn't just advice from a textbook. This comes directly from the Principal Examiner Reports. Yep, the document's written by the very people who grade your papers. This is pure gold.
So what's the #1 piece of feedback, year after year after year? It's this: know your definitions. And I mean precisely. An almost correct definition is a wrong answer in their eyes. Don't try to wing it or paraphrase. Learn the official wording. It's probably the easiest way to lock in some guaranteed marks.
Now, big, intimidating thing, but by breaking it down piece by piece, we've turned it into a solvable puzzle. You now have the key. You know the format, the topics, the question types, and the examiner's secrets. The only question left is, are you ready to crack the code?